from the NewsChannel 5 network. This is Score on Business.
Hey, welcome to Score on Business. I'm Pete Hendricks, your host for today, a serial entrepreneur and volunteer with Score. Check out scorenashville.org if you would like to. If you're thinking about starting a business, Score is there to help you along the way. So, our first guest, Kris Kelso, is an entrepreneur who's founded several companies and spent a lot of time in healthcare and technology. He currently works as an executive coach, leads a CEO roundtable, and consults with business owners on strategy and leadership development. And Kris, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Pete. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, you've been on here several times.
Yeah.
So some of our viewers may not be familiar with executive coaching. You know, what is that, and why should a successful executive or entrepreneur look at getting a coach?
Yeah, executive coaching, a coach is really a person that comes alongside their client to help clarify their thinking, challenge their assumptions, see around their blind spots, and guide them in their decision-making process, and then be able to hold them accountable for decisions and commitments they make for development. You know, if you think about coaching is for successful people, not just people who have challenges or are trying to be successful.
It's for the successful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every great athlete has a coach, right? And people can be naturally gifted and talented at something, but nobody succeeds at the highest levels without some kind of coaching, without somebody who helps guide their development and also can really see around their blind spots, help them see from a different perspective.
You know, that I have had coaches through the years, and it's always been so helpful. I can never see what's going on with me as well as someone who's trying to help me.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah. So how has coaching benefited you as an entrepreneur? As I mentioned, you've been an entrepreneur several times.
Yeah, I'll admit I was initially skeptical of coaching. You know, a lot of people call themselves coaches, and there's some confusion in the marketplace about what that means, and didn't really think it was all that valuable. But several years ago, a couple years into the formation, into the growth of my first business, I joined an organization called the Alternative Board. And in that organization, I get peer advice from other CEOs, but also direct coaching from an executive coach. And really, really learned through that and another coaching relationship that I later formed, the value and the power of having someone who gets to know you over time and understands your propensities and your strengths and weaknesses and can help guide the development of you personally as well as your business. And that was really, really invaluable to me. And so I've actually joined the Alternative Board as a coach facilitator, and I'm doing work through that organization as well as working with individual clients directly.
And so with the Alternative Board, there will be, you meet once a month for half a day with 6 or 7 CEOs?
Yeah. The Alternative Board is a membership organization for business owners, and the CEOs will come together once a month for a half a day. In fact, I just had my board meeting this morning and went really well, and serve as an informal advisory council to one another. It's a mutual confidentiality environment, very safe environment where people can be really genuine and honest about the struggles and challenges they have as a business owner, and collaborate with people who understand being in that seat.
Okay.
You know, being a business owner, being a CEO can sometimes be really lonely because you don't have a lot of people in your circle that have that same position, have the same stresses, the same challenges. And so it's really helpful to get together with some like-minded people that are on the same journey as you. And along with that, the board meeting is facilitated, run by a trained coach facilitator, and then that coach also meets individually with each of the members on a monthly basis for a one-on-one coaching session.
Oh, that's a lot of good input.
It's a lot of great value, and as I said, I was a paying member for 7 years, and they asked me this year to come into the organization and become that coach. So I'm doing that work now, and I really, really enjoy it.
Awesome. Well, why don't we go ahead and take a break for a moment? So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Remember, scorenashville.org.